Find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. So we need two numbers. So we'll say let the numbers be x and y. Let the numbers be x, one number x, other number y. Now the condition given here, the sum is 27. So if sum is equal to 27, that means x plus y equal to 27. So we'll just keep this as equation 1. And in the second part, they have said the product is 182. So which means product equal to 182 means x into y equal to 182. This is my equation 2. Now I can't go ahead because I got two variables, but I already know that x plus y equal to 27. So what will x be? 27 minus y. This value I'm going to substitute for x. For x I'm going to put 27 minus y. And this is my y equal to 182. So how did I get the statement? Substitute x equal to 27 minus y. Let me open the bracket now. So I get 27y minus y square equal to 182. So I take everything on the other side. So 0 equal to y square minus 27y plus 182. Now for this should be my sum. 27 should be the sum and 182 should be the product. So let's write again here. We know the product should be 182 and the sum should be minus 27. So let's take up 182 and we'll now find the factors of it. So we have 2, we have 91, and here we have then 7, and this becomes 13. So now 182 equal to 2 into 7 into 13. So if I put these two together here, yeah, this and this, so I get 182 equal to 14 into 13. Now remember, 14 and 13, when you add up, you get 27, and that's exactly what we want, 27. So our factors must be 14 and 13. So for this product we will write, for the sum we will write now minus 14 minus 13, and that gives us minus 27. And here again minus 14 into minus 13 equal to plus 182. So to go further, so y square minus this 27, we are going to write it as minus 14y minus 30y plus 182. Here I can take y common out from this. I take y common out, y minus 14, and from these two I take 13 common out. So this becomes y minus 14 again. So 0 equal to y minus 13 into y minus 14. Continue the sum. Y minus 13 equal to 0, or y minus 14 equal to 0. Y equal to 13, y equal to 14. So my numbers which I needed, which were asked, are 13 and 14. If you look up here, see, the sum had to be 27, and you know 14 plus 13 is 27. And they said the product had to be 182, and you know 14 into 13 is 182. So 14 and 13 satisfy the conditions. Find two consecutive positive integers, the sum of whose squares is 365. So we have here, write it out here, consecutive numbers. Now what you mean by consecutive numbers? One after the other. In the earlier exercise I have done it. That means if one number is x, the next number it is x plus 1. So my numbers should be x and x plus 1. Consecutive numbers are numbers one after the other, like 7 and 8, 9 and 10, or 91 and 92. Okay, so you say let the numbers be x and x plus 1. Now the condition that they have given us here, the sum of whose squares is 365. Sum of their squares, so square of one plus the square of the other equal to 365. I open the bracket, this is x square, a plus b the whole square here, so a plus b the whole square is a square, b square, 2ab equal to 365. Now I put x square and x square together, so I get 2x square. So plus, this is plus 1 plus 2x equal to 365. We just rearrange this. So I have 2x square, I put plus 2x plus 1 minus 365 equal to 0. So 2x square plus 2x minus 364 equal to 0. Now in this I'm going to take 2 common out, because I've noticed all of them are divisible by 2. So I'm going to take 2 common out. To take 2 common out means I have to divide this by 2, this by 2, and this by 2, and see what remains behind. So here x square, 2x by 2 is x, and this is 182 equal to 0. So I have x square plus x minus 182 equal to 0. And if you recollect, in the last sum we also had product as 182. So in this case this should be a product, 182 should be a product, and our sum should be this should be our sum. And in the last one we also needed product. This should have been the product, and we needed our sum as plus 1x. And if you recollect, last time we got our factors as 14, here 14 and 13. And if we want to get plus 1x, we need to do plus 14 minus 13. We'll put this as 14, which is equal to 1. So our factors are 14 and 13. So we said that this our factors would be plus 14 minus 13. So let's put that up. So x square, so for this I'm going to put plus 14x minus 13x, and I go back here, minus 182 equal to 0. Here I'm going to take now common out, x common out, this will be x plus 14, and in this I'm going to take minus 13 common out, so here will be x plus 14. By now you should know how to take common out. So what I do when I take common out, I need to divide this by minus 13 and this also by minus 13. So I have x plus 14, here I have x minus 13 equal to 0. So x plus 14 equal to 0, or x minus 13 equal to 0. So x equal to minus 14, x equal to plus 13. Now I have to ignore this because in my question it was given positive integers. So, and minus 14 is not positive, so I have to ignore. So my answer is, one number was x, the other number, if you remember, we took x plus 1. So one number will be 13, other one will be 13 plus 1, and that is 14. So my answer, the numbers are 13 and 14. And if you remember, the condition was the squares, 13 square plus 14 square had to be 365. So 169 plus 196 is 365. The square had to be, sum of the squares was 365. Let's just go back. See here they said sum of the square is 365, and we have seen 13 square plus 14 square is 365.